Yo, YouTube, what's up? Wally92X here, coming at you with our first ORAS battle. I know it's been a while since I uploaded anything, just cause a lot of stuff happened. I went from having no computer to having a computer to my capture card breaking. But unfortunately, thanks to Loopy, I got a capture card back. So. Yeah, I've been back. I've been streaming since Wednesday. Finished story. I started doing battles since I think Saturday. But yeah, like as you can see, my team is no longer Gyarados or Mawile, unfortunately, because Mawile got banned. But other than that, let's look at teams. My opponent has two Pokemon I'm really scared of. He has a Magnezone, the Landorus, and the Ferrothorn. Now, looking at this team, I was kind of expecting Sharpedo to be the Mega, just because Latias really doesn't need the Mega. I mean, it could, just to get a little bit stronger, but Sharpedo is one of the... It's pretty fast. Speed Boost Sharpedo is gonna pretty much annihilate lives if you don't know what you're doing. Plus 3 speed, plus anything plus 2 speed. And with Tough Fangs or Tough Claws, whatever it's called. So we're seeing Crunch, Ice Fang, Waterfall, and I think that's and Protects, just so we can get Speed Boost. As for my team, I really didn't know this. I really don't know all the stats for the new Megas, but I love Altaria. Just the way how it looks like a giant cotton ball. I decided to breed one, and so yeah, I was gonna go for a special attacking set, but I ended up going with a physical set just because it looked pretty cool. Because if I had a Calm Mind, this would be a different story. I probably would have gone down with a special attacking set, but I got Mega Altaria up in here. Pretty shiny, so it's pretty much shiny. It took me quite a while. So as for my set, I believe I'm just adamant, max attack, max speed, everything else in either HP or defense. I don't remember. My set is Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Return, Dragon Claw, my Talonflame, whatnot. My favorite Scarf from XL Wild, Garchomp. Espeon for seeds, spikes, or anything like that, so I can bounce it back. Gengar, I never really liked Gengar, but he's actually been I'm enjoying him in my team. Pretty much says what's a play rough to me. Still survives the subset, and Greninja, just because Greninja is one of my favorite Pokemon, just because pretty much it's 4 times someone. And no, it's not the Gunk Shock Hasty set, which I'm most likely gonna end up breeding again, but I don't want to. So I'm fighting against my good friend MemedYourMom. If you know about Twitch, you know that he's a mod in pretty much everyone's room. Awesome guy, and we were lucky to have this battle. Now heads up, I do a lot of bad plays just because I haven't been playing a lot. But let's just hop into the battle. Can I say the music for the battle, for this battle gen, is amazing. I'm not a big fan of this Deoxys team, but I'm a big fan of that Track 21. Well, I'm gonna lead off with my Greninja while he leads off with his Lando. I wasn't kind of expecting Lando at first, but it's most likely the Scarf set. I was expecting something else just because I have a Greninja in my team and I know I can take it out. But he's gonna go for the U-turn because I forget that it's Scarf. So my Greninja goes down, pretty much a one-shot, and that kind of hurts me because I think I might use him later on. He comes out to Conkeldurr. And since I didn't expect him to U-turn, expecting like knockoff or something with his Lando, I was going to go for the Ice Beam, just in case he was going to do something back. But I misplayed there. Pretty much my Greninja in this battle was kind of useless because I messed up with him. I go down to life 4 damage. Regardless, he's going to go for like Iron Punch or one of those moves. So I come out to my Talonflame. I was gonna Brave Bird, but knowing him, I was expecting him to take it out, so he's gonna go for the Magnezone. And I kind of saw this coming, and I did a correct play here, and I went for the Flare Blitz because I know that as long as I have Mega Altaria, this is gonna stall him. This could potentially hurt me. So a threat goes down, Magnezone goes down in one hit, and that's pretty good for me. So he's gonna come out to his Lando right here. I kind of should have seen him just bringing it in for the Intimidate and switching out something else. So I do a bad play here. I'm expecting the I was expecting the Ferrothorn coming out, but I had to switch out. I came into my Gengar just because Just because I really don't remember why, but anyways, a good play on me, so that way I don't get a lot of damage done from U-turn because it's a bug move. I'm a poison type, so that happens, you know. So he brings out his Conkeldurr. Now I have Psychic on this just because I haven't really tried a Gengar before. This was like the first time I had a Gengar, so I go for the Psychic, just kind of helping me out. And I thought I really was gonna take this out, but it wasn't. Conkeldurr probably had some special defense involved in him, and unfortunately I go down to knockoff. So I kind of messed up right there because I think I could have used Gengar in the long run. So I go out to my Talonflame again. He switches out here. I should have gone for a Swordsand or something because I was expecting Lando to come out again, and I was gonna be -1, I believe. So that kind of messes me up right here. And I should have gone for a Swordsand, but instead I went for the Flare Blitz just in case he's gonna switch out into this Ferrothorn, and I absolutely hate Ferrothorn. But that turns out to be a bad play on me. So I take some damage. He's gonna withdraw the Lando. This is when I should have gone for the flamethrower, Flare Blitz. So going on the last turn, I should have gone with the Brave Bird, hitting the Lando. But I go for the Brave Bird here, and this pretty much just destroys my Talonflame, and that's a bad play on me. It pretty much doesn't do a lot of damage. I take Iron Barbs damage, Recoil damage, and Life Orb damage, and that's pretty much a dead Talonflame right there. And it sucks because probably needed him too. Now this battle has been amazing so far, as you'll see. So he's gonna bring out the Garchomp. I was expecting switch out or something like that, but I do for a double switch thing just to see what you trying to expect seeds or something like that. But he doesn't. He goes straight for the Gyro Ball. No, he goes for the Protect, trying to see what I was gonna do. So I go for the Shadow Ball just to get that special defense down. I know I could have gone with a Psychic or something, but I thought getting the special defense down might have helped me out just a little bit. So at this point, I'm not gonna risk anything else dying, so I just kind of use my Espeon as death fodder. Nothing really happens. He doesn't get the special defense down, so I lose my Espeon to a Gyro Ball, which kind of sucks, which really sucks on my part. So I bring out the Garchomp just because Garchomp has been one of my favorite Scarf sets so far. I go for the Rock Slide, thinking that I can get the flinch in case it survived, and the RNG gods are not in my favorite because he kind of just eats it up and is like, what's Rock Slide to me? So he sets up Leech Seed, and he gets a little bit of HP, and at this point I'm like, well, I can't just keep going for the Rock Slide and Rock Slide and Rock Slide and Rock Slide and trying to hopefully get a potential flinch. So I switch out. I go now. Altaria is a beast of a Pokemon, so I come out to my Altaria. I kind of wanted to bait him out before he did anything, so he goes for the Stealth Rock. So I take no damage. This is a good thing because I am still a flying type till Mega Ball. So I go with the Dragon Dance in case he wants to go for the Gyro Ball, because Altaria does become Dragon Fairy, and I know fairies don't like Steel type. So I kind of just go for a Dragon Dance just to get speed and +1 attack. So he goes for another Leech Seed, trying to seed me out. And at this point, I was like, I think I can take it out, but I think I can't take it out. But he switches out. Good thing he switched out, and I go for the Dragon Dance. So I'm perfectly okay right now, because I go back to being a regular attack right here, and I go for a Dragon Dance, and I go back to being a +1 and +2 speed. So Altaria is kind of fast at this point. So he really can't do anything. So I'm gonna hit him up with a nice return, just because return is gonna do a lot of damage. I Mega Evolve here just so I can get the Fairy type, so if in case he wants to do knockoff or anything, there's not gonna be too much damage on me. Altaria is so beautiful, giant Cannonball. I lied. So I went for a Dragon Claw, just slash him to death, because Altaria has no claws, but I guess Cannonballs do really hurt a Pokemon. So he comes out to his I Need a Hug, aka Ferrothorn, and I go for Earthquake because I'm not trying to fool around with this Ferrothorn just because it's Ferrothorn. But I kind of think he was going for it as a death fodder. So he goes for Protect just so he can get that plus speed boost right there. I'm still kind of faster, and at this point I thought this was going to be game just because what you'll see next. So he gets another speed boost, so he's at +2 already. So he goes for the Protect and gets it. He gets a so he's pretty much at +3 right now. I'm gonna go for the turn just in case he didn't. Like pretty much yellow moves. And at this point, looking at my health, I was like, well, dang. I think that's it. I was expecting a crunch or water fire or ice fang from him. So he's gonna Mega Evolve, and he's gonna get that his ability right now, I believe, to Tough Claws or Tough Jaws or whatever. And he goes for a water form. And at this point, I was like, dang, I was expecting to get a flinch or something like that. And unfortunately, I don't. I survived like pretty much with good health, and Altair just wipes it off from his shoulders, goes for a nice return and knocks it out in one hit. So Altair doing a good job right now. I am faster than him, so I could just go on proceeding and sweeping his team with a whole return. Since Latias is a dragon, you know, fairies like, what's a dragon type to me? And he comes out to his Conkelder and he pretty much says that was game and just forfeits. But other than that, that was a good game against my mod meme, your mom. I'm probably gonna have a link to my Twitch channel. I'm still getting fairly used to commentating stuff, so if you please just bear with me, hopefully I'll get better, remember more stuff that happens in battle. But I'm gonna try to upload on a daily basis now, like give you the best of what happens the night before, so maybe you can just come back and yeah, just chill with me. I always do giveaways. I do like 2 battles and a giveaway, so if you do want to get some competitive Pokemon, I have a lot to give away. But yeah, that was a good battle against Memed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Peace.